Hi friends, welcome to Magic Mustache Math. I am Miss Cosmos and this is topic 10.3 guided practice on page 473 of your math textbooks. So number 1, Marilee takes a half-hour walk every day of the week. How many hours does Marilee walk each week? So it says to draw a picture to represent each problem. So I know that there are 7 days in a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for each of those days, she walks half an hour. So I'm going to color in a half for each of my 7 days. And all it said was to draw a picture. It didn't say to solve, so we're done. Number 2, John wants to save 1/3 of his weekly allowance of $15. How much money does he want to save each week? Well, if we have $15, I'm going to go ahead and mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, if I'm looking at 1/3, I know that this number on the bottom, 3, tells me that I'm going to need 3 equal groups. And I know from my fact families, I have a 15 and a 3. I know that my missing number is 5. So if I'm putting these in 5 equal groups, I'm betting that there will be 5 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we have 3 equal groups, each with 5 in them. Now, one of these groups will be colored in. So I'm only going to color in one of my 3 sections, and that is 1/3 of 15. Now let's come over to number 3. Write and solve an equation and find the solution for exercise 1. So now they want us to write an equation for our problem over here that we drew pictures for. So our equation would be, and this is for number 3, 1/2 times, and then there are 7 days in a week. So 1/2 times 7. Now, looking from your picture right here, if we were to combine these to make a 1, we would have 1, 2, 3, and a half. But let's go ahead and solve our equation and see if we get the same answer. I'm going to use our super secret method. I'm going to put a 1 under my 7, multiply across. 1 times 7 is 7, and 2 times 1 is 2. So I get 7 halves. So if I am pulling out, if 2 would be a whole, let's see, the highest number I can think of would be a 6. 2 times 3 is 6. So 6 halves is 3 wholes. And I'm going to subtract 6 from 7. I get 1/2. And there we have our 3 and 1/2. So we were correct and we have solved our equation. Number 4, write and solve an equation to find the solution for exercise 2. So we're going to look over here. John wants to save 1/3 of his weekly allowance of $15. Of is kind of a buzzword. Of means to multiply. So 1/3 of $15 just means 1/3 times 15. Now here's our equation. Our super secret method, I will put this over a 1 and then multiply across. 1 times 15 is 15, and 3 times 1 is 3. right away I can see 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So the answer is 5. And if you go back and look at the picture we drew, that makes sense because when we colored in 1/3 of the 15, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts in that group. So 5 is correct, and we are done. So let's go down. We're going to look at number 6. One bow is made with 8/12 of a yard of ribbon. 15 bows were made. How much ribbon was used to make the 15 bows? So for number 6, 8/12 of a yard, and then here's my word of, means to multiply, and 15 bows were made. So how much ribbon was used to make the 15 bows? We are timesing this by 15. So using my super secret method, putting my 15 over 1 and multiplying across, 8 times 15, that's too big for me to do in my head. So I am going to come over here. 8 times 5 is 40. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 4 is 12. So I have 120 over 12 times 1, which is 12. So 120 over 12. Now, I'm looking at this and I can see right away I've got 120. That divided by 12 is 10. Because if I times 12 by 10, I would get 120. And if you're reading this down, a fraction can be read as 120 divided by 12. So my answer is 10. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me for guided practice. I will see you next time.